Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Thank you very much to be here, the Supreme Messenger of God, and an audiobook for you. I think for you. Okay? Okay, let's go. Okay. Says no one. Okay. Has returned from there. There it is better that we wait for the time of punishment to be found and the criteria that God establishes to each punishment for ambition, greed, hatred, murder, adultery, for all the commandments and ordinances that we must respect, Christian or not. Okay, Christian for not being good Christians, and those who do not believe in Jesus Christ. If it reaches him, that will be their great problem by not capturing the faith of Christianity. But they die at least give them to repeat of what they can remember from a life, but full to errors and sins of fault. I hope they find out the sport soon. Okay, find out soon because they are going to die. They are going to die. Okay, when we get to Jesus, the life of the world, okay, I am again faced with contradictions in which Jesus Christ will never have arrived. Why one is nature is not creatable that let us search. Okay, first of all, the Son of God that preaches is put as the light of the world, without which there will be darkness or loss of spiritual. Okay, okay, it's as I continue to believe that in the great humility that Matthew narrated to us was more true. You are the light of the world. The Matthew 5:40. Nothing clearer or simpler that contrasts with an expression and pride that turn out to be what John presented to us. I am the light of the world. Okay? I don't know, okay, of this, but for example, also for my those members, when such a mature is found telling me a lot about the veracity 40, okay, above all because it is based on the or what I mentioned before as a reference to the narration of Matthew. With this, Apostle John produces a bad copy, an accelerated and very imaginative research of something so fundamental in the spiritual philosophy of the Son of God. A correct interpretation of the word of Jesus Christ is not yet achieved, as you understand it, and they use it for purpose that are honorable. God God knows this. Okay, you know than me. It's not than me than saying. I don't get assumption of what Jesus Christ said it immediately presented in John's narrative. The narratives. Okay, why not? Why not? Okay, first he says to the Pharisee. Okay, you used according to the first. I used nothing. Second, he tells us that the Son of God refracts. Okay, retracts, going to back on something that has been said or an attitude that has been manipulated and say. Okay, and if I judge, my judgment is true because it is not I or not, but I and the Father who sent me. Do I judge it or do I not judge? Okay, we should know down the security of Jesus Christ when he affirmed something. I cannot imagine it by good Christians think that the Son of God and they don't know what we was saying. Okay, third, I see serious part of Genesis story is when they compares God and man. It is fine that the Son of God was the Son of Man, known and identified by the appearance with the genes, but was the Creator is placed, not at the level of his Son, but if any human, okay, human term, even a word of denomination, okay, it is a real insult. I don't know, why not? Okay, and John says that Jesus Christ say addressing the Pharisees. And in your law it is written that the testimony true men in true. I am the one who bears witness of himself, and the Father who sent me bears witness of me. Forward. Okay. And in another contradiction due to this lack of credibility because of what I already noted about the value of the version of the gospel. Okay, is that John establishes that Jesus Christ called himself God, which at no time was affirmed in Matthew. Here in tells us that he expressed it in that wall. Okay, you will not now me, regard my Father. If you know me, you will also know my Father. Okay, the Gospel according to Saint John insists of this so that we see a Son of God who was egolatrous, okay, egomaniac, okay, excessive worship in one sounds person, okay, and arrogant, which we know that was not the case when John refers to it. Okay, where I go, you cannot come. Why not come? I don't know. Maybe no, maybe yes. Okay. He plays Jesus Christ as an insecure or unstable being, which I insist was not his case in reality. How can we imagine it that the Son of God will say to those who did not believe in him what was logical? Okay, you are probably below and of this world. I'm from above and not of this world. Okay, it is obvious. Okay, and in his out of touch with reality of sinner will not be where Jesus Christ is. It is because they will be in hell and not necessarily die, as John says. Okay, just 8 and 25, 21. In you will die. In your sin you will die. The objective was perfect, perhaps so that people who will not sin for fear of dying. That is now I understand it. In any case, it is still confusion because of the intention that this narration carries what it. The truth is, I do not now have the believing in Jesus Christ if he spoke in the ways because it was not to steal of communication that I found in the other version of the gospel in a simple exercise or technical comparison. Okay, common sense and spiritual perception. Why not? Why not? Suddenly, okay, I feel the desire to not continue with the personal interpretation that I make in the gospel because I know that lies ahead. However, God knows that I must fulfill a mission that I understand but was given to me by our Creator. For my talent for writing, because the analysis is feasible for me. Okay, I feel no other meaning to my spirit of dedication with the biblical work. Okay, to currently an important part of the spiritual legacy of Christianity, and that the faith of good Christians should not be confused. When where there are no valid testimonies such as those narrated by Matthew, supported by the concept of Mark and Luke. Okay, for now, so let's review. Okay, the truth will set you free. Okay, in the section which course does not contemplate anything that Jesus Christ could have said, John speaks to us about the slavery of sin. But the apostle forgot what the Son of God always repeated regarding the commandments, the way to hear sin and do not simply because they believe it in it. I find another mistake of our or we're going telling of us that Jesus Christ said, if you remain in my word, okay, you will truly be my disciplines. Disciplines? What? See, discipline? Why? I don't know. Okay. No one could be his disciplines after his 12 apostles of the beginning of Christianity. All child following Christ in the modality of abandoning on self totality to follow him, which time provides to those who give our love, respect, sacrificing which for him. We can also consider ourselves his disciples of the era after Christ. Okay, disciple, he was learned so let himself be taught, I don't know. On the other hand, there is an inconsistency in what the Son of God is supposed to have said regarding who is the Father. I speak what I have seen with the Father, and you do what you have heard from your father. Why not? John was referring to the patriarch Abraham, with the son of who said, according to John, I know that you are descendants of Abraham. Okay, when it's reality, why not? When it's really, I believe the Jesus Christ was very okay. The say according to John. Okay, I know. Okay, I know that you are descendant of Abraham. Okay, when is reality? I believe that Jesus Christ. Okay, I might Abraham. When it's really, I believe that Jesus Christ was very clear in telling us who is the only Father. Okay, we have, and he tells us of the gospel according to Saint Matthew. Okay, the Spirit of your Father who is in heaven. Why not in heaven? I know. Okay, or also, I think. It's not the word of your Father who is the heaven. Okay, Matthew 18. And of course, in those two cases, it's referent to God and not to Abraham. When one of the commandments of God tells us that you shall honor and you love your father and mother. He was talking about the biological product that the secreted used to bring into the world and ends by turning us days, the creator. Good, the God is the first father above all things. The word father or mother on earth, in the world or identifying those who participate in our conception. I have always said it is a question that we must ask ourselves to understand creation. I found. Why are some born and other not? Why I was and my other brothers not? Why not? Okay. Let me explain. One. Explain. Let's consider the following. Every man in a normal reproduce, just productive, start producing, okay, orgasm in average so 150 million sperm. And that they are ready to be deposited in the seminal gland and sent by the organism itself to the worm and finally to the fallopian tubes, okay, of a fertile woman. Also, only 300 and 500 of these reach the end of the route in good condition because some do not have a tail. Others have a head, and others are weak for shook on an important journey. Okay, let's imagine that our protector directly found while waited for days to perfume some sexual and with the woman to allow the fertilization of the other mother egg. Okay, we are talking about the entry of 300 million sperm, of which only one will reach its destination, because the egg itself has the instruction to allow to entry of that one. As a rule, or more of the male reproductive cells, okay, the sperm that arrives at the tribe to enter to the egg at its natural function. However, it has already chosen the one that will enter to form a new being. Only was selected by the divine creator to participate in the formation of a new unique being. Or the other sperm die around it, or okay, inside in the body of the mother, who will absorb them. Some more that it will be thrown out by the vaginal fluids. So what the instruction of creation is conducted. That is the miracle of life. Why no? Why no? And why not? Okay, each one. Okay, each of us have the fortune, okay, of being chosen by God to learn the meaning of existence, giving us the opportunity to enjoy it and prepare ourselves for the encounter with the kingdom of heaven. Okay, however, we need freedom to know exactly the destiny of each one, and many wise men wonder why our Creator does not decide that we all the equal, loving, kind, simple, humbler, in short, not sinners. Okay, because the purpose of the creation is not to make us perfect. Good is only perfect, and one next to his Son, Jesus Christ, who achieves perfection at his side. Okay, he gave us the opportunity to enjoy our abilities and intelligence to noble objective, so that we could learn and the value of life, and because that was his hope and the son when he set us free. Why not? Of course. Okay, let us of them learn to control to a sensible level the enjoyments of our senses of our desire as God. They knew that his would not be possible. He was the need to punish and continues to do so. His chosen people, the children of Israel. Okay, and has already said that enough messages for us to rectify our way of living and acting before to final judgment. Otherwise, surely he has prepared another type or punishment or warning for us. Something like what has happened with cancer and AIDS, physical defense, weakness, and any lightness, or which before noted that some suffer or are going to suffer, and others could not suffer or are not going to suffer, why some yes and why some not. Okay? Okay, okay, creature now why we does is he's the only one who knows. Okay, why not? How and why? Okay, okay. Well, now, okay, okay, he knows how well he knows it because he is the only one who knows we were born, who we are born, and when we are going to die, how and why. It is that simple. Let him how is convinced to accept it, he accepted it. When John related, you are of your father the devil. In the part I find a great confusion, okay, in which the son of good say the following. Why not? I know that you are descendant of Abraham, okay? That constitutes them are children of the patriarch of the relatives, the people Abraham. Okay, I think so, okay? And that the Jews respond of Jesus Christ. Our father is Abraham. Okay, then later it is supposed that the Son of God tell them, you do the work of your father, okay? Up at this point, we're all now that both Jesus Christ and the Jews are the same. James accepted that Abraham is the father. And suddenly the same James amazing. They say the following. We are not born of fornication. We have a Father who is God. Or what are we left with Yeshua friends? The Jesus cried to supposing to tell them, you are of your father the devil. Okay, justifying it because Satan was a murderer, and since they wanted to kill him, John placed the Son of God as a complaining ruminator and accusing being, knowing that Jesus Christ was as the greatest example of love and forgiveness are every now, the devil or Satan had only an encounter with the Son of God when they wanted to tempt him to break to the fast. Matthew 4? Yes, 4 1. Why now? Okay, the Josephine speak on Satan was a murderer, and as they wanted to kill him, John placed the Son of God as a complaining, recrimination, and accusing being, knowing that Jesus Christ was and the greatest example of love and forgiveness ever known. The devil or Satan had only one encounter with the Son of God when he wanted to tempt him to break the fast. I know, in Matthew, I think no why. Okay, Matthew, I think no. Okay, and this devil never did you not trouble thanks of being a murderer of evil, possibly abusive and sinful, but nothing more. And such was the loving condescension towards everyone that he only said, the Satan, go away, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship, okay, the Lord your heart and serve him only, in Matthew 4 and 10. Okay, in order to give the validity that corresponds to each story, I wish insist on it. What Matthew told us was supported by the research and experience in Mark and Luke. So John is not very well supported. To finish this part, I will ask especially to those who made to last the revision of the Bible, as they say around 1061, without trying to modify in the depth, to explain to me what does rebuke really mean. Okay, because the truth is that not even in the best in the dictionary of the common language, those the word insists clearly that does not indicate, okay, that it is the third person singular of the present indicate indicative of the second person imperative singular, or the convert against the one who does it, which leaves us the same. Why so much confusion? I don't know. I don't know. It's in the present tense of Christ. So John, John 8, the confusion and incoherence a statement contained. For example, it is supposed that Jesus Christ said, "He who keeps my word will never see death." It is a crazy promise to every good Christ could believe such a statement, especially it is came from the Son of God, which sincerely I do not believe. Because one thing is that he asked us to repent of our sin to achieve forgiveness and attaining eternal life. And another is that if we strictly respect the commandment and ordinance of God, okay, we will not die, because I will not know how to tell you what you did. John was talking about matter of death, or that we did, because our spiritual life might not die. Okay. Later, Jesus Christ said, "Abraham, your father." What are we led with John? What did the Son of God, who is the father of the Jews, the David or Abraham, really say? And here the offended one will be Abraham, who is integrated greatly with God in the kingdom, okay, of heaven. It is a long story of seems like a properly structured novel. Okay, here John, who is possible the least guilt, because perhaps that he did not even realize what the supposed plagiarist did with his original document. I take note. Why not? I don't know, but okay, okay, plagiarism. I know the literary copy of imitates an artist's work, especially literary or artistic. Okay, we didn't think about saying that he was the favorite apostle. Okay, they Atole, the original thought of the apostle, that is what I think, and that is what I believe, that is what I feel that God tell with the message how I should consider this 40 gospel, perhaps harshly, but with the true in the fourth, it cannot be assured that Jesus Christ said what is he did not say, like they that this before Abraham was I am. Okay, the only respectable of course. Why not? Okay, acceptable and respectable occasion that Jesus Jesus Christ. Okay, the place that next to God in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, Matthew 8 and 11. I know, and worship and the worst of all, because of playful gospel chapter according to Saint John, it is show a fearful Son of God who kind frees from the aggression of others, okay, and only remind those who are responsible, okay, possibly not even alive, no, for what was written, and those who would contribute to promote and express the folly, or the folly who does not think and act with good judgment and moderation. Okay, the Jesus Christ toward us how to behave before our enemy. What he said is true. I know. Love your enemies, bless those who curse you. Do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who how outrage you and persecute you. What did Jesus want us to understand? I know, okay. Enemies. In the rational expression, the enmity, gasbator, antagonism, or extreme, nor negociable, and intolerant disagreement between social, political, religious entities, etc. Curse to us and wage the harm to him, someone, especially of self-used, supernatural powers are used to do so. Ours, to feel great regard of antipathy towards a person or thing, outrage, to insult even the dignity of honor of a person, especially through injurious accusations, persecuted, the follow of a person or a look for them everywhere, bothering and harassing them. I don't know. Okay, in Jesus' health of one born blind. Okay, I do not find enough arguments to be valid, even okay, thought it is based on a story that Matthew told and that unfortunately by John. Or for, however, related him to this fact. In John it is said that the Son of God expressed it. Okay? As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Okay, no. We must understand that when Jesus Christ died, okay, did we lose the light? It may be, it is word his person of physical imagine as the Son of Man, but of the Son of God, we obtained the beautiful and enlightening benefits in the of the Word of God through Christianity. And let us remember that Jesus Christ taught all us what he was not the light, but you who the our good word and will glorify God, I think out. Okay, and the second sign of the story, the Pharisee in Christ, with the hail blind man, it is another long and confusing description of event where some points are highlighted. For example, the arrested tell the one that was blind that he's a disciple of Jesus Christ. At what point did the sound of good shows him as an apostle, and then they say what they are disciples of Moses. Will they also be pride of God? Okay, talking about the rituals of the Old Testament. Okay, I know what I know. And the hidden part of this teaching is that we must fear God so that they listen to us, even if we are sinners, but we must be afraid of Him, not love. Okay, write down the textually that what is supposed of a person who being violent, so then he becomes an specialist person and an expert technologies. We know that God does not listen to sinners, but anyone is fearful of the good and does his will. He listen to that one. A part that is connected to each one is the parable of the shepherd and Jesus the good shepherds. You know, John repeats, or tells the possibility of this can reveal the expression that the parent to Jesus Christ as a unique and superior is open his favor. I strike that he's a good shepherd, but I quote Richard say that he is the leader of the shepherds. Let us understand that the Son of God, good not to have expressed himself in the in the way that the John shows. I cannot imagine Jesus Christ showing our egolatry. Okay, it's egolatry. I know right now. Okay, to love oneself about the all considered at of the best. Okay, okay. When according to John, the heart of a good sake, and who came before we are thieves and robbers, while the sheep heard them. That includes a contempt for now the of Moses and John the Baptist, and not contrary to the spirit to godness of Jesus Christ. Okay, later. He judged of the Son of God, who is a rocket and the bank when the assures of Jesus Christ said. Therefore, the Father loves me because I laid down my life that I might take it again. I think no. Okay. He tell of the God loves he because he is blind and thought he will, and then he measure. No one takes it from me, but I lay you down on my own accord. He lies these commandments. I think no. Okay, I received for my fathers. First, first of all are all good, determined, and his sacrifice and Jesus Christ never mentioned that he was about his father. I don't know. Okay. Okay, my father, if it is possible, let this cup part from me. For now as I will, but as your will. Also, my father, it is cannot pass for me from me his cup. Okay? With drink of it, let your will be done. Okay, okay, so this agreement got this in the with this expression right now. I know. Okay, if I'm like to the Father, there I am God. Why not? I had shown you many good marks for the Father. Okay, I wondered if I am God. Jesus Christ will say, okay, why do I show the words of my Father? I know. And John insists that the Son of God told us, the Father in the me and Juan, and I am in the Father. As I called it be the Son of those and who decided and then modified this gospel. We're trying to eliminate the divine image of our Creator. Okay, why not? Okay. Okay, pressure because we cannot capture it with any of our sins. They entirely pour for forward to Jesus Christ in this absurd theological description of the Dawali manager, God, Son of God. I don't know. Um, okay. To fully establish the righteous each one in the story of the Lash existence and the real original everything from the first beginning of all thing. I mentioned this forest that was expression, so I believe, so I accept. By Jesus Christ, the Son of God. My, my God, why have you forsaken me? First God, then Jesus Christ, and then all. Okay, to finish this part, I ask myself another question: who producing this incorrect interpretation of what Jeropham said regarding we were gods? I say you are gods. Why no? Okay, because he also said to them that and all of you are children of the highness. Why not highness? I don't. Sometimes yes. Often this psalm because begins the saying God in the assembly by the gods and the mindset of the gods, the hugest, what Jehovah, God, okay, did not means in the Old Testament what that he liked to elevate his chosen people to the category of his labor, simple mentally turning them because of the love and responsibility he had with the children of Israel. I know. Okay, for now it will fit, will not go the super the gospel that is beyond this label and there and very close the soundary the divine construction of this document is so important for those of us consider ourselves good Christians. So I will only repeat or losing phrases of will I will say explain their meaning and their possible contradiction or lag or credibility or did you see the order or simply or the cube that for me has not been the main spiritual guide of Christianity. Still the good intention of this content that I do not attribute to the Apostle John at any time, of course. Okay, okay. Advantage or desert of the original description of the event of the life of Jesus Christ, that he expected, and I cannot imagine it, who happened, he described it or reckon it. I believe it is to the judgment of God because surely he is the really guilty of his power in church several centuries after a death. Therefore, I will do not so in order to establish my position as an analyst and as a believer that Matthew, supported by the consideration of Mark and Luke, why not? At the basis of spirituality route of soul of God. What is the true finale convinced where doubts and continuation is seized, it advances and being forgotten? It did of Lazarus, why not? Jesus Christ loved everyone equally and had no preference except for the special attention he paid of his 12 apostles. When Jesus Christ said, Lazarus has died, why Thomas, one of the apostles, I know, he expresses, speaking of his beloved disciple, allowed me to be several critical that the Thomas already the apostle before the Son of God died, who processed this invention. I know. Can they be prized from the past? Let us also go that we may die with him. Often his event could be through the justified, or all of us are not offering again in any important activity of witness. I wonder, okay? Okay, dying what Lazarus? What was the point to whom asked him? God no. Okay. Okay, the another one. Okay, in Jesus, the resurrection and the life and resurrection of Lazarus. Okay, Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, mother, my brother was not have dying. And Jesus said, your father will rise again. Okay, I reflect first. Martha complains now and how the framers him. I know to everything to you as the world will give to it to you. No? Okay, John's okay. Then the judge of God the pleasure here, and why? Martha say, I know that he will rise again in the resurrection on the day of the pasture. Okay, and here comes Nestor Typed Press, okay, well, another one, okay, the stereotype it saves of the external manifestation to that are adopted by formula or assuming a human place, no? A very unusual flag or ritual and simple and okay and strange learning. You have the researching with and the life. I know. He won't believe in the we open if he is dead. Will life have life now? Okay, Jesus Christ, okay, could not say this. Said because he died not promise the that why believing in him no one could die. Perhaps the intention were for them to have faith in the eternal life of the earth, so that they would contribute until the last moment of their life with the spiritual or Christianity. Why not? I don't know. What does the following phrase tell us? And everyone that lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? I want you that the phrase in more that elaborate, prepared, and directed. Okay, Jesus Christ has nothing to do with this. To justify, use the following instruction of the what Martha said. I think, no, yes, Lord, I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, who had come into the world. Reflection. Okay. If we wish to, okay, yes, it's very important. As was belief that the Son of God was good, who the has, it was not necessary to repeat those such simple, obvious statements that surely had to be so to be understood by the majority who are not prepared to understand the complex. Why not complex? I thought so. I don't know. I know. Okay. As for the resurrection of Lazarus, it is a very widespread, popular, and valuable event because although it could have happened, there are no endorsement, other apostles or followers as well are researchers such as Mark or Hugh who testimony to it as everything of John seem to me that is a continuous, okay, now to describe it similar to a script. Script? What is a script? I don't know. Semantic right to the servo the grid or pregnant to the level of the topic, conference or any activity. That was supposedly structured. And but they end up not having great relevance as part of biblical story that next to so many miracles that he performed and on the which they are enough massive testimonies to assure that I was not an invasion, or a staging, as they say, a montage, and all. Immediately, the Gospel according to Saint John, present with the two eventual great lessons about direct spirituality. The word of Jesus will judge them. Okay, it began because it will be saying he who believes in the does not believe it in me, but in the one more sent. Okay, me. Correct, because Jesus Christ is the channel to identify that the true God. Okay, no, but incorrect, because the Son of God is a separate being with his own identity. Okay, I repeat, as I have said before, God is the supreme creator of everything, including Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, we use this sound of God as the Son of Man or created. He was an among us, okay, taught us to love him and his Father. Read it again about directed faith when Jesus Christ says, okay, and he who sees me see him who sent me. Again, okay, we are told in the great gospel according to Saint John that the Son of God assured everyone that he in God is God. As if he were trying to assure that the Creator put on the body of Jesus Christ to be among us. It could be extraordinary if God and finally personified himself in Jesus Christ. Many doubts will be created, and he planned will be converted in the entirety to Christianity, creating to up any doubt. Okay, even if it were a kind of cloth, we would love him just the same. I already said it. At no time did Jesus Christ want to replace his Father. Why not? Okay, that's all good. This is the finish, the supreme messenger of God. Thank you very much to be episode 70 in this audiobook. Okay, let's again the again. Okay, thank you. Bye.